Welcome everyone to another episode of Shared Souls with Jobs and Jordan. Two men out in the sewer doing the best thing they could do.
You look amazing,
Thank you.
I gotta be honest, those ball hands look silly.
What?
Yeah, it's like, it almost looks like you're a prisoner, and they have, like, you're Wolverine, and somebody has put caps on your hands so that you can't do any damage.
I'm a martial artist.
Yeah, and then I heard somebody say that if you put bleed on it, the weapons are really fun, which sure, absolutely, I think that would be a fun thing to have, but realistically, like, what would you be doing to your sword to give it extra blood? I mean, your fists, those round things would not ever make more blood. You're acting ridiculous. All right, so how do we play this?
I put frost on them.
You put frost on them.
Is that lore enough? They're probably cold.
Oh yeah, I could totally imagine those things ice cold and punching somebody till they freeze. That's realistic. But that having like bleed damage added, I don't buy it.
Okay. Well, as long as we're going with realism, I don't think you should be able to cast spells because I don't think that's real.
Well, but I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. I have to imagine that we came here to go down that hole, right?
What hole?
James, the giant hole in front of us.
Oh, that's a hole? Are you sure that's not a valley?
I'm pretty sure it's a hole. All right.
I mean, I don't see the other end that rounds it out. Oh,
press B to run. Oh, I forgot our little timer. We are trying a little bit shorter format video today. You're still gonna get all of the same amount of content. It's just gonna be trickled out over several days instead of given in one lump sum.
Yeah. I mean, I think here's the other thing. Morgan, I don't know if you're willing to commit to this, but would you commit to giving them, like, whatever it would have been if we did 2 1-hour recordings? Can you commit to giving them just a little bit more, so like maybe an extra 20 minutes at the end?
So they get a little bonus?
So they get a little bonus, and they don't have to...
They can, like, yeah, they just get, like, a little bit extra.
Little bit extra. But yeah, so 20-minute videos-ish. We're going to see, like, when the 20-minute alarm goes off, we'll find a nice spot to stop. And we think it's gonna help people's attention.
It's going to help people's attention.
It's going to help my attention. By the time I get to the end of a...
That's too far.
Why did I follow you?
Did you?
Yeah, of course I did.
Why would you do that?
It looked like you landed. It looked like you landed on something. And then, while I was falling, then all of a sudden your yellow health bar appeared. But you, like, stopped going further. You just kind of, like, the size of you stayed the same, and then a yellow thing came up. But it looked like you landed on something.
I almost landed it. Well, now we know not to go here at night. You know, you can't see nothing.
Yeah, that was the problem. So, yeah, by the end of a 1-hour video, I totally forgot where we started. So this should be easier and better.
What? You're wild. This is a wild man. Alright, so we gotta go... I thought this was the way to go.
I mean, clearly we should have gone more around in a circle and not just jumped down the middle.
I don't know.
You think that...
I think I almost did it.
I hate to say it, but I don't have my horse anymore. Horse glitch.
Horse glitch.
Horse glitch. Oh, 20 minutes goes by so fast. In fact, I have no idea where you are.
I mean, we only have 20 minutes to come up with a name for this thing. I think it's got to be like circling the rim or rim job or
rim job horse glitch.
Rim boys rimming the horse or something like, along those lines.
Yeah, something like that. But
I found the way down.
Yeah, is it walking distance? Because if it's not walking distance, then we gotta quit out.
All right, well, I'm gonna boot you. I'm gonna boot you, and then you come back in.
Okay. I think that works. Right?
Yeah, that works. A thick mist envelops your world. You are now alone. 16 minutes and counting. Oh god, this is hard.
Oh. Oh, I almost made it back to my souls before it kicked me.
Nah, you don't need those.
I don't even know what I had.
I think we had a lot, because I have... Yeah, just let me look at the souls. I have 26,000.
It's probably still going to be there, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's why they call it seamless.
That's why they call it seamless. Still, all these glitches, better than the actual, like, published game.
Mm-hmm. That's the wild
horse
part.
Is back.
Well, I heard your horse. Oh, they put you on me. Okay. You need to go get your souls?
If it's only 26,000, I'm okay. All right, so...
Wait, you're just going to scoff 26,000? We're not that high level.
I'm a changed man. So, I guess... Did you make it down?
Yeah, you just got to land on a little thing.
Oh. What did you die on then?
Well, last time I jumped all the way down to the next one.
Oh, that's what I did too. I was just following you. But I thought that when I saw you stop, that was when you hit the middle one.
Why is it so dark?
I don't know. Let's pull out a lantern.
I don't remember these games being so dark. I remember there being puppies and rainbows.
Never a puppy. Well...
Wow.
Yeah, there was dog. Don't know. Describe right. All right, so I'm back from holiday vacation, and let's see.
Wait, let me get you. Welcome back to another edition of Storytime with James, where he regales you with family stories from the Midwest.
Yeah. So one of the best stories that I think you'll appreciate, my nephew, from Aaron's side of the family, Cameron.
Was he at the wedding?
He was not at the wedding. Different. Okay. That's my family. I mean, we share families, but you know what I mean. It's from my side of the family. This is Aaron's side of the family.
There's definitely some of Aaron's side of the family at the wedding.
At my wedding?
Yes, your wedding.
Oh yeah. He was at my wedding.
That's what I was asking if I had met him. Not the wedding you were at. The wedding I attended.
Yeah, he was at that wedding for sure. But he was a child, and now he's a little man, gotten older.
Time keeps on slipping. You didn't want to miss the little secret thing?
What? What secret thing? I'm getting stabbed.
The ghost flame torch.
Ghost flame torch? Do I need it?
I mean, it's pretty cool.
Shit. Well, I guess I probably have to die to get back up there, huh?
I don't think so. What, these guys give rune arcs?
So he was like a bar back at a venue called is this it? A rune arc. Arcada, which has some really cool different musical acts and things that happen at
Sounds like a video game place.
And they have a speakeasy. Arcada, yeah, it does, but it's not. But they have like 5 different stages. And one of them's really tiny because it's in a speakeasy. But anyways, there's once a month they have an improv show, and they told me about it back in Thanksgiving, or maybe it was Thanksgiving. And he was like, oh, we could, maybe schedule something where you can jump into the improv show. And I was like, oh, that sounds like fun.
Oh, that sounds like a nightmare.
Thinking that would probably not really happen. And then when I got back into town, basically we were out to lunch, and I said that I had reached out and just been like, hey, I've heard you got a show up there, and I was told that I could, that you had people jump in and this and that. They never responded to me from the improv team. But then I was out to lunch with my nephew and my sister-in-law and Aaron, and they were like, oh, did you talk to anybody from the theater? Because they had given me contact info. And I said, well, I emailed them, but I haven't heard back, and I don't really expect to, because I said that would be kind of weird to just have somebody jump into your show that you've never met.
Yeah.
And then my nephew was like, let me call my boss. because my boss said that you should jump into the show.
I mean,
and I was like, oh, I really
not
don't
like
think
you're a
you should.
nobody.
It isn't like I'm a nobody, but I said I don't know that you should call your boss. But he's like, no, just let me ask my boss really quick. So he calls his boss, and she's just like, yeah, I'll call them and tell them that he's going to be in the show.
I'd be pissed.
Oh, I know. I was like,
Yeah.
if somebody did that. to
Listen,
us,
Andy Dick's going to be in your show. Deal with it.
Yeah, and that's basically what happened.
Yeah.
They just said, yeah, he's going to be in the show, and so I showed up.
You
but
better
when
about your A game.
Oh my God. Well, first of all, they do a once a month show, and I watch their videos online, and they're not bad. Online improv is a little painful in general, but their show is pretty good.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I was joining into a team that was going to suck. I knew that they were at least decent. Uh-oh.
What happened?
Oh, I'm just having to fight these guys that are doing, I think, frost spells.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing to them. Oh, that was cool. I smashed him on his way down.
So when I got there, I told them, I said, I totally understand if you guys don't want me to be in your show. If somebody at the theater that I do shows at just said this person's going to be in our show, I would just say no. And I said, and I showed up there and I was like, but if you guys will have me in the show, I said, I've done a lot of improv. I got a lot of experience, and I'm not going to jump out there and just try to be like obnoxious. I'll make you guys look good and support your ideas and try to follow along with what your show is. And they're like, yeah, well, we have somebody sick that's in the show. So as long as you don't mind getting sick from them.
Now that's improv.
No, they had somebody that had called out because they were sick.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But would have been funny the other way too.
Yeah, that's the joke. James.
Yeah, I was explaining it. You and I get that stuff, but I gotta explain this stuff to the viewers. They don't know what
they're
funny
way
is.
smarter than we are.
Well, but anyways, they usually, I guess, get a good crowd, but they got the largest crowd they have ever gotten.
Oh, really?
Because they got that James Heaney bum.
Yeah.
And like Cameron, who was bar backing that night at the theater just on his break from college, was like in charge of getting more chairs. They just had to keep bringing more chairs into this room.
It's like a fire hazard? Like...
it was a big room, but the show was awesome, and I didn't hear any complaints about people not being able to hear. But from the stage's perspective, it was a very long room. So the place that they brought chairs in were pretty far back, and it wasn't like, tiered, layered seating. It was
were you there when we did the
floor.
Stranger Things show at the San Francisco...
I was not in that show.
Oh. Didn't know if you were or not.
No, I wish I was. I liked the Stranger Things one.
We were at the natural history museum thing in this super long room. There was probably 15 feet between us and the first row, at least. And it was just like we were flat and they were tiered, like just the most awkward setup possible.
Oh no, them being tiered is good.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess all flat would have been worse, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I
prefer
feel like
a
you
raised.
guys should have been raised.
I prefer a raised stage.
If you're not on a raised stage,
if you're a classic
you feel like
Olympian,
you feel like you're being judged by the Senate of like Rome or Greece or something like it. It does not feel like a stage. It feels like a.
There was a show up in the valley. And I had never been to the venue before. I'd never seen the room. And we park in this parking lot, and then we get in this little tiny janitor's closet. And then they're like, "Okay, you guys ready to go on?" And we're like, "Go on where?" And we walk into this room. It's the brightest lights I've ever been in, and it's a little tiny circle with like theater in the round seating. I was like, "Oh God!" It was so it was disorienting because I just didn't know what to expect, and I didn't know that there was just a thin sheet between us and the janitor's closet that we walked from into the back of and the actual stage. It was wild.
I've actually never performed in a theater in the round scenario. What was that like? Did you have a big crowd?
I don't really remember. I feel like I was pretty fresh. It was something that Cole Stratton was just like, "Hey, you want to come do this thing?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll meet you in the valley." And it was like, not to drop names or anything, but Cole Stratton, Google him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a big deal. He started Sketchfest.
Yeah, it was one of their. Oh, what was that team's name? I forget. I think it was him and Vanessa and like all the usual suspects.
Bruce? Was it called Bruce?
Maybe it was a Bruce show, but I was just a fill-in. They needed a warm body, and Cole has always been very generous with providing me warm body scenarios.
Yeah.
He tried to hit me up a couple times post pan, and I was like, no, I'm good.
The show they're doing Pretty Pony at 8:00 now, which has gotten a lot of great guests. When it was like, I guess, getting stale for him because 10:00's too late for the celebs.
Yeah.
Now all the good ones are coming back because he's got the 8:00 slot for the first time ever.
That's good. I mean, that is a premiere show.
Yeah, it's the show quality has gotten even better.
Yeah. I hope that they are giving Cole whatever he wants. He's dedicated so much to that theater.
Yeah.
And all of the slots he gives us at Sketchfest and, all the decade of hosting the Jam. Or a decade plus. It was actually over a decade.
Did you see that he hurt his arm?
Cole?
Yeah.
No.
Cole, I guess
softball?
Yeah, doing softball.
Yeah.
Really, I don't know if he tore. I think he tore his elbow or broke it, and it's in like a cast.
Yeah.
And he's got like one cast that's like pretty serious and limits his mobility, and then another one that's ever so slightly more mobile. So I guess he didn't break it, but I think it was like.
It's really on both arms?
No, just one arm.
Oh, okay.
But he had a different one because he's performing. So I did the show with him last Thursday, which was the first time he had performed since he injured himself. Oh, shit.
It's me. Oh, you fight me and see if you can beat me. I won't do anything. Oh, I'm tearing you up.
Well, hold on.
You got this, James. I mean, how tough could I be? Oh, I'm ripping you apart.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna get you so bad. Oh, that doesn't do much damage. Hold on.
Oh, get some.
Jesus.
Well, I'm fast. Make sure you get a good angle on the kill shot. Oh, you knocked me over.
Oh, no. Oof. Well, that's a slick move.
Oh, I missed? Gosh dang it.
Oh, you can heal?
And how? Oh, got the hits in and dodged it? Oh, I didn't dodge that one.
Oh, the blue line.
Hey, don't run at me. I'm just the ref here. Hey, get away from me. Hey.
Okay, now I got you.
Oh, that's gonna tear me up. Oh, dodge those! Come on. She's just taking
you can't
all
dodge
of them?
these. Face tag.
Well, luckily, they don't do that much damage.
Oh my god, I'm screwed.
it confuses her. Oh.
Okay. I was doing much better like this.
Like when she broke her shield and stabbed you in the gut.
Well, I got half the health down with the sword.
Are you out of heals?
Heals, okay? What do you want from me?
Oh, why?
But you're not.
No, I'm
oh,
out
you
of
are
heals,
out
yeah.
of heals. Good.
Oh,
frostbite.
she edited you. Do you want another chance at her, or should I
Of
kill her?
course I want another chance. I wasn't ready.
All right, I'm gonna let her
I
take.
didn't know
I'm
what
gonna
was
let her take
happening.
me out. Yeah, I didn't know we were gonna fight her either. So we're gonna leave this one for the next one. An amazing way to end the video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see ya on the next one. Bye bye.